MPs are pushing for a change in policy to protect women going through the menopause at work. Latest calls include women to be given more time off or be able to change the conditions of work if they need relief from certain symptoms. According to a survey by Newsom Menopause and Wellbeing Centre, 94% of women said their symptoms have had a negative impact on them at work. Over half said colleagues noticed a deterioration in their work as a result of the menopause, and when asked if their workplace offered menopause-related services, over three-quarters said no. We're joined by Anne Stevens, co-founder of PositivePause, a menopause awareness website. Anne, welcome to you. How debilitating for some women?
Well, a lot of women experience anxiety or low self-esteem, brain fog and poor concentration are some of the things that women experience. I think a lot of people tend to associate hot flushes with women going through menopause, but it's more of a psychological impact that is affecting women. And that poor concentration really has an impact on their ability to work, and their confidence in the workplace is compromised as well. So I think businesses and organisations might have a maternity policy, but not every woman will have a child, but every woman will go through the menopause, and really organisations really should be considering how their conditions at work or best practice policies so that they can actually understand what the women are going through and offer support for women if they are having debilitating symptoms through menopause.
I suppose people working in human resources personnel would say, actually, she tells it exactly right there. It's one thing to know how long a member of staff is going to be away on maternity leave. These are known finite parameters.
Yes.
The thing about the menopause is the severity varies as wide as is imaginable. The duration can be very short, it can be very long, it can be intermittent, it can go away and come back. If you are trying to plan a roster of when people are at work and how you process business, that presents a headache, pure and simple, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And I think a lot of women are completely unprepared. A lot of them don't actually understand what the term perimenopause is, and that is the phase. Menopause is just one day, which is the day that 12 months after you've had your last period. But perimenopause can last up to 12 years for some women. Some women are fortunate and just sail through it, but for other women, they have and every woman's symptoms are completely different. So trying to plan anything through that phase. So, we're very much about raising awareness so that women are prepared and know the choices of how they can manage their menopause, but also about raising awareness and making it an open subject that everyone can feel comfortable about talking about menopause. That's men in the workplace as well as women, and offering at least someone, and ideally a woman in the workplace who's experienced menopause herself, where people feel they can confidently go and talk to them about what they might be going through, and then they can come up with a policy about how they can look after these women. Whether or not they need to go and work somewhere quieter to be able to focus and concentrate much better, or whether they're having heavy periods and they're providing sanitary wear in the toilets, because that everything becomes unpredictable around menopause, and women themselves don't quite know what's going on with their bodies. So certainly, how can anyone at work have any sympathy for what they're experiencing if they don't feel confident about talking to somebody about it?
Anne Stevens, really appreciate your time today. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.